Thanks for joining us right here on The Nation, a show where we, of course, like to highlight topics and issues that, of course, concern the entire nation, all Malaysians across the country. This is the show to watch. Well, today we zoom in onto a new regulation that was introduced and is effective the 1st of January, which means we're 11 days in. Since the 1st of January, smoking has been prohibited in public places such as restaurants, including those that are open-air restaurants. It has been banned completely. Now, some say this is not the Malaysian culture. Restaurant owners have their things to say as well, as business has been affected by almost 20%. The public, however, feel differently. They feel that this is a healthy option. It is the way to go. The Health Ministry now is giving a 6-month grace period to restaurant owners and their patrons and will start issuing fines beginning July 1st. For today's conversation and to get his perspective on this issue, I'm joined by the Malaysian Muslim Restaurant Owners Association, or PRESMA President, Mr. Ayub Khan Muhammad Yaakob. Welcome to the show. Thanks for being with us.
Welcome.
First of all, very happy New Year. How has the feedback been since the introduction of this smoking ban on January the 1st?
Yeah, I'd like to thank you to Mr. Bernama News. From the 1st January, you got to ban smoking open area like restaurants, stalls, and food track everywhere. But it's 11 days. We see the business be 20 to 15% will drop.
Yeah.
But the public also must be cooperate. But this system is very good. Ban smoking is very good for the health thing. We know against this thing because it's a health thing, good. But we want the public also work together, implement this system.
Work hand in hand, especially with restaurant owners, because if found guilty of smoking in these public places, the smoker himself could be fined up to 10,000, jailed up to 2 years under Regulation 11 of the Control of Tobacco Product Regulations 2004. But that's not it. The owners of the restaurant or whichever premise, as well as operators who fail to display the smoking ban signage, can be fined up to 3,000 ringgit or jailed up to 6 months under Regulation 12. And for the offence of failing to comply and providing smoking facilities, they might be fined up to 5,000 or imprisoned up to a year. Has this created a lot of anger amongst restaurant owners, especially now that we know in the past 11 days or so, about 20% of business is affected across the board at most eateries?
Because today also I had the news. You got a warning letter to restaurant owners about 600 plus the warning for the because no signage and no follow the rules. I think in the KL town, I think they all follow the rules and regulation. But Taman area like a kampong and the village, I think not following the system. But actually, I will see because the 204 is implemented already, this thing. But still, a new government come, the new policy and the new ministry come to do this thing. But many countries have this thing, or non-smoking, like Singapore, like Europe side, so many countries, Australia. But now, I think our cultures and Malaysian cultures are different because everywhere got football game there, like mama, lepak, everything. The cultures are different, but the attitude is different already.
That's right.
We are budaya and our cultures are different, but we must educate our public. So how to reduce the non-smoking this thing? But actually, I see 50 from our restaurants members and audience and public, 50-50 only. Still 50-50. I think 11 days only. We see how must take a 6. We are seeing also 6 month period warning from the government.
That's right.
And then we see how 6 months. After 6 months, the implement, but the enforcement officer must be take action. Otherwise, kosong only after that do everything. The last end of the zero don't be like this. We want this system's good. This we are supporting everything. We can cooperate with the government. This kind of, but we need also smoker also give the opportunity. The smoker also. Give some zone for the smoking zone.
So you believe this could be a good solution for the smokers club, for those who are smokers? You feel that yes, while the rule is a good rule, especially in terms of health and environment, but smokers, because they're used to a certain lifestyle, they should be allowed to smoke at a designated area within the premise.
True, because now also the bar. the bars can smoking. Like they also have food inside. The bar, pub, everything can smoke.
Do you
But
believe there is still a bit of confusion as to exactly what
no,
these
we
rules
can see
are?
the newspaper, the bar still no any ban.
But if the bar serves food, it's considered an eatery as well.
The Sabah also only from the February, because
That's
the first January never follow.
Yes.
The whatever argument come, then after that the government implement from the February 1st.
February 1st, yes, right.
Because whatever the rules come, the rules must be everyone.
So you also believe that the rule must be across the board, because I'm of the opinion that if an outlet says, I would really like smokers to come to my outlet, my business has been affected thoroughly, perhaps I can apply for some kind of license or exception. But you say it has to be across the board.
Yeah. This personally cannot apply any license for the smoking area. This is no good. Because whatever the rules must be the same level, everything, same everyone. Like stall owner and restaurant owners everywhere, because one area can smoke, one area non-smoke, and this is not good for the business. Because why? Some the same row have 20 restaurants, 20 shop, restaurants and stall, everything. But still, some place can smoke, some place cannot smoke. This is not good for the business.
One outlet could be more popular than the other for the wrong reasons. We take a quick break on that note. Do stay tuned. We'll be right back to continue our discussion on the smoking ban. Yay or nay?
So they said we cannot afford property anymore?
But they also claim that more affordable properties will be built.
So they said we cannot get housing loan anymore?
But they also claim that there will be plenty of financing models and not just a bank alone.
So they said mega infrastructure project will not be carried on anymore?
But they also claim that this is a temporary suspension and it will go on after review.
So they said the property bubble is building up so big that we can no longer sustain it anymore.
But they also claim that there are plenty of people that are still looking for houses.
Hey Vincent, can you please stop it?
Okay, Chris, I will stop immediately as soon as they appear in our property Hot Seat show to answer all our questions.
I'm sure you'll be tuning in to listen directly from the horse's mouth.
Stay tuned.
Ketahui asas pelaburan saham. Bila perlu beli, bila perlu jual. Bagaimana menggunakan indeks sebagai petunjuk pasaran. Pelabur kecil atau besar, pasti ada kaunter berpotensi untuk anda. Semua ini akan dibicarakan dalam Nadi Equity Isnin 8.30 malam hanya di BNC.
Listen to views of industry captains. Analyze and examine trends and projections. Gain market insights from subject matter experts. Biz Talk every Friday only on BNC.
Today we discuss the newly implemented smoking ban. Yay or nay? Restaurant owners are saying their businesses has been affected up to 20%, while the members of the public are saying, well, this is what we've always wanted. We're finally free to inhale fresh air. Today joining me in our conversation is the Malaysian Muslim Restaurant Owners Association, or PRESMA President, Mr. Ayub Khan Muhammad Yaakob, and he's here to tell us a little bit more about his perspective of what he thinks this ban will bring about. As the president, and when this was announced, what was the reaction, or was your reaction on, and the first reaction of the other members?
First, our reaction from the member side. The members 50% support this thing. Members 50 to 50, because some kind of the business they with the family business. Some of only selling what tea tarik and small like nasi lemak and roti canai. They need this kind of a customer. The family business, they no need about this smoker there, because we got a 50-50 only. We confused. Then we meet up with the ministry. We got to meet up. We give a solution. We asking the ministry what a solution for the smoker.
And what was proposed?
We have proposed. Then we said that we asking one zone for smoker. Then ministry said hold first because we want to implement the system. Then we hold first. Then he give one for 6 months. He only give a warning. Then we give the 3 feet, 3 meter from the shop. You can smoke. Then we agreed. Then we agreed. This one okay, but I asked him the same time. I asked him to the ministry. This law can reduce the smoker. This law can reduce the smoker. Let's say he smoke one day 15 stick or 14 stick.
Yeah.
But this it can reduce the smoker because the nicotine be so high in the cigarette. Because everybody inside body the nicotine already.
Yeah.
The smoker. Because why? Because from smoking by the 18. What age I don't know, like smoke, like school area from the SPM.
Yeah.
After SPM, they can smoke already. Because that's why I tell the ministry, many things must be imposed. Because health ministry, not only smoke, everywhere. Because the school also, you can where from the smoking come, from the school.
So go to the sources, the places where smoking
we can stop.
happens.
Sekolah menengah, sekolah rendah.
But F&B outlets, eateries are also a big part, as agreed, part of the Malaysian culture.
True.
So perhaps we have to start at some point.
Yeah, at some point also I may agree. But many things they have to do from the health ministry. We must come to from etiquette from the kindergarten. What I must learn from the children. We give the etiquette from there.
I guess there are a couple of questions though. I mean, one can ask, well, what is the goal of this new rule? Is it to protect the non-smokers from secondhand smoke, which we know is very dangerous, up to 7,000 different kinds of, bad things that this smoke can bring about, whether it's disease, heart disease, or even cancer? Or is the bigger question to curb the smoking habit altogether amongst Malaysians? You're saying it's not just F&B outlets, not just the eateries. Go to the schools, hospitals, go to other public areas, stadiums, for example. There are many countries that have already introduced this ban, and in fact, there are a couple of success stories besides Canada, Australia, the US. In fact, when the smoking ban was implemented or rather introduced, it saw a lower number of strokes among patients, as well as in England. Restaurant businesses, in fact, did quite the opposite. Their businesses started to grow after the ban because more families started to come. So do you think from the restaurant owner's perspective, perhaps a change of mindset could help?
Because whatever you say, the London and our Europe side, other country, but our Malaysian country is a style, different style. Because you can lepak outside, you can sit down until late night. Their restaurants all 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock close already. There you cannot compare to Malaysia and the other country.
Right.
But our culture is different. Everywhere you can see the Malaysian culture is totally different. Totally different, and all the lifestyle also different.
But an unhealthy lifestyle.
Must be etiquette.
We need to create awareness amongst the public as
etiquette
well.
from the children. You cannot go to etiquette from the 30 years guy. 30 years guy mindset already everything.
Well, not too long ago, once...
you must educate from the children, from the kindergarten and after the sekolah menengah, sekolah rendah. Now you see sekolah rendah, sekolah menengah, then you learn from there the smoker all. You reduce from there. Like illegal cigarette also too much now.
That's right.
10 ringgit, now you can buy 2 packets. That one all must be done first, because we said we must cooperate with the government. Whatever the rules, we agree. This is good, healthy.
That's right. Let's hear from those at these outlets. Let's hear from the members of the public what they think about the smoking ban.
Okay.
Pendapat saya bagi peraturan merokok ni bagus sebab paling kurang pun dapat kurangkan lagi orang yang merokok lah. Kalau sebab walaupun nampak macam benda kecil saja, tak bagi orang merokok kat setengah kawasan, tapi kadang-kadang perubahan kecil lah boleh bagi perubahan lebih besar. Jadi lama-lama mungkin lagi ramai orang berhenti merokok dan bagi orang kurang merokok lah. Benda baru lagi, jadi benda baru tak boleh diaplikasikan terus. Jadi kalau bagi 6 bulan tu, bagi mereka biasakan diri dengan peraturan tu. Nanti bila dah lepas tu, kalau kena lagi, harus diambil tindakan lah. Jadi saya setujulah dengan cadangan yang 6 bulan tu.
Ya, sangat gembira sebab bila air hidup itu asap akan rasa not healthy lah, like very sesak nafas macam tu lah. For me, smoker a bit hard already lah. They cannot smoke there, but they can respect others also lah because we want to enjoy our food.
Okay, bagi saya kaum ibu benda ni satu yang bagus sebabnya ia akan memberi impak yang bagus yang mana kesihatan anak-anak kita sebagai ibu bapa jadi lebih baik lah. Sebab sekarang sebelum ni kan mana-mana pun boleh merokok. Jadi sekarang ni apa yang diperkenalkan oleh kerajaan ni boleh menambah baikkan lagi lah environment kita semua.
Saya bersetuju lah. Sekurang-kurangnya kita dapat kurangkan merokok tu. Normally kita lepak kat kedai mamak, kita hisap 3-4 stick untuk sekali lepak kan. So sekurang-kurangnya kalau kita nak merokok sekarang, kita kena bangun, bergerak jauh kan. Jadi akan mengurangkan kita merokok lah.
So there you have it, at least 5 or 6 different individuals agreeing with the smoking ban. Also, it has been said that the human body can function, without smoke or secondhand smoke, but it cannot function without air. What do you have to say about the video?
Because I see also the comment from the public. Because why the public, the women, the mother, for mothers, all we support is non-smoker better. Because I'm also before a smoker also. I go to home also, I cannot smoke because I'm related with my family, everything.
That's right. So if we will not do it in front of our children or at home, which we consider a safe and healthy environment, then why is it okay to do it in a publich place where other children and other babies, as we saw on the video?
That one I may agree. That one I agree. That's why I'm asking the government to reduce the smoker. Which way you want to reduce the smoker? You can ban, you cannot smoke there, cannot smoke, but you still selling the cigarette.
But there are some restaurants who have pledged and say that by next year, by end of next year, they will stop selling cigarettes altogether. Okay. So that's also a progressive move. Okay,
only the cigarette cannot sell. You don't sell the restaurant, but neighbor got other shop. Like the 7-Eleven, KK, many supermarket, mini market based surrounding the area. This one can reduce the smoker. That's why I'm asking you. I want the government do something to reduce the smoker.
But that is it. They are trying to change the mindset.
Now you have started this thing. You started. Yeah. Now you started.
Yes.
Non-smoking in the public area, the restaurant and open area, everything. We agree. We at the same time, we also want you reduce the smoker. Which way? There's a solution from the government. I'm asking. Because but you selling cigarettes some more. You got a illegal cigarette. Everywhere can sell a cigarette, but you want to reduce. How you want to reduce smoker?
Okay.
Becoming.
Hold on to that thought.
Next year, at least for a few years, my children I don't smoker. I'm thinking my children don't smoke. How? Which way?
Okay, we'll come back and continue that conversation. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Kau nak kau bayarlah.
Aku mana ada duit. Ni aku sedut, nanti aku datang bawa duit. Aku bagi kau Boleh lah.
Eh.
Ali, itu bangka Mak dengan duit Mak kamu nak buat apa dah benda ni?
Jauhi dadah. Dadah membunuh.
Hi and welcome back. Still on the smoking ban. Now, smokers make up nearly 1/4 of the nation's population. Medical experts say the smoking ban will save lives as it will prevent non-smokers from being exposed to poisonous secondary smoke and so on and so forth, besides having cleaner air and of course having a cleaner place without cigarette butts. For my conversation today in our last segment, I'm joined by Malaysian Muslim Restaurant Owners Association PRESMA President Mr. Ayub Khan Muhammad Yaakob. Before the break, we were in pretty heated heated discussion. You were saying that you don't want your child to be a smoker.
True.
But when he says, Dad, I'm going to the local mama to have a teh tarik and it's going to sit with friends, and if they're all not smoking, then that is actually one way to stop him from being exposed.
Not where only can come to smoke in the mama restaurants only. Everywhere the smoker, you go hiding everywhere, you lock everywhere, you can go to smoke. Because I'm asking, the government give a good idea to better to reduce the smoker.
Okay.
Reduce smoker, which way? The one way now, the legal cigarette too many in the country.
Okay, so curb, try and go hard and down on the illegal
cigarette,
smoking
reduce the
circuit,
nicotine
cigarettes.
level from the cigarette.
Okay.
And then educate all the children from the sekolah menengah school, everything very well. You see that because we want to throw the dustbin also. The children must be thinking. You want to follow the Singapore, you want to follow the other country, but they got educate everybody. Follow the rules and regulation. We want this kind of country of Malaysia. Everyone must full. You want to throw the dustbin also, throw the sampah also. You must thinking this is not good. We must educate from the children. Budi bahasa which must be given to the children. From the children, okay. One thing I'm asking the same thing.
Okay.
How the teacher and the guru, no smoker, can give the job.
I don't think teachers are allowed to smoke on the school.
How you know?
Whether it's enforced or not is a different
True.
story.
Yeah, the teacher be a smoker. How you wanna give the teacher from the children? From where? Because we must take all the opportunity to reduce smoker. This country, we want a smoke free. Because my children, your children, everyone, the children must be. We don't want I'm a smoker. It's true or not?
Yep.
This will come from where? Because of a legal cigarette. You can buy 5 ringgit, 120 kotak, 20 stick. You know.
But
that's why the small children, he got money 5 ringgit. He can buy the cigarette already. He cannot buy now. The price is 17 ringgit.
Yeah.
Because you know the where he can buy the illegal cigarette about 5 ringgit. From there, he learn, he smoke, he edit from the body.
We've got 6 months more till July 1st until the enforcement takes over. Do you think much will change between now and then? And are you hopeful that there will be a better solution, or they might go back on this rule and regulation?
No. This is a good regulation. We are cooperate with the government. We cooperate with the government. Same time, we want the enforcement officer must be take action together. Because after 6 months, it's quiet already. After 6 months, say only 6 months huru-hara. Then after that, quiet. This thing also waste the time, waste the energy. The government to do this thing. We must. I want this thing to be done proper way.
You support the idea.
Support.
Okay, but you want a better solution
True.
towards that, whether it's drawing a box like Singapore does, or having a designated area, so beyond this particular area, as you said, all those sitting outside the restaurant can smoke.
True.
Which has been kind of loosely implemented.
But we can discuss with the ministry whatever which way, because we give one solution, the ministry have one solution. Better we, I think we meet about after 1 to 2 months. We meet again with the ministry, see how we can work together this solution. But same time, the government must take look after for the children, the illegal cigarette, because there from where you can reduce the smoker.
Well, even with before this ban was introduced, with all the different types of enforcement in terms of perhaps raising the price of cigarettes, it still did not stop people from smoking.
True.
So where there's a will, there is a way. People are going to find ways to smoke as well. We have seen, of course, at the restaurants here in Shah Alam, in fact, a Mamat restaurant waiter who had politely told a group of 3 men to stop smoking in an eatery got a rude shock when he was in fact slapped and scolded.
Yeah.
You were also a restaurant owner, and you say that you've had some incidences like that at your restaurant.
At the same time, because the incidents, this thing, I see the first day, they're happening in the Shah Alam the first day. Everywhere, because I think in Colombo City, I think it's quite okay. The culture, they follow the rules. Like in the area, like Kampung area, like Taman, because they're hometown. Their hometown, you cannot be argument with them.
Yeah.
Because the enforcement officer must be take action this thing. Because we only the restaurant's owner responsibility, not put signage, not put ashtray.
So no ashtray and display with signage.
This is our term and condition. The last time I asked with the ministry also say this kind of, because the enforcement officer must take action. This kind of the people, we cannot do anything. We cannot go them. We cannot to ask him don't smoke here. You go outside. we cannot throw him out because they are my customer also. We also cannot throw him out.
So it's also quite difficult. It puts the restaurant owner and you as the president of the association.
This thing is good for the public. The public, the consumer must be together, work together. The consumer must be understand. We cannot smoke. He must be realized. Why we want to tell you? Because the men know everything. Why we want argument with them? We understand what?
Yeah.
You also a human. You must know it's not good.
Yeah.
True or not? You must understand. The consumer must work together. Then the implement be done proper way.
Before I let you go, sir, any last words to say to our viewers watching as the president of PRESMA?
I want to thank you one more time to Pranama, and at the same time, the public also work together with the non-smoking area and the restaurants everywhere. The public must be work to with government and the restaurant owner everywhere. Then the implement be done nicely. We want non-smoke free Malaysia.
And any parting notes towards the health ministry, or in fact the minister himself?
We can meet one more time the health ministry. They discuss more about this thing. Which way, better way to 50-50 for the smoker, non-smoker. Same time, educate for our children, next generation. We want non-smoker in Malaysia.
That's right. In summary, I guess all in all, it is a good decision to have the smoking ban. However, many grey areas still for restaurant owners, especially on how they can keep their business going, whether the solution is to have a designated area or whether it's to have an al fresco smoking area. That leaves to be said. Furthermore, at least we've heard from the perspective of the restaurant owner and of course from the public as well. The rest is of course up to you. Perhaps us as a nation can come together to help make sure this ban is successful. That's all we have time for today. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Anda ingin menjadi kaya, tetapi awas, terdapat banyak skim-skim pelaburan tidak sah di pasaran. Jika ragu-ragu, anda boleh jumpa kami untuk memahami formula TIPU. Apa itu TIPU? T, tidak akan rugi. I, indah khabar dari rupa.